So, Jens, thumbs up if you can see my screen.
Yes.
Great. So, welcome to today's webinar, From Hold Music to Book Rides with Voice AI. I guess you all out there feel the competition, of course, from all the app companies out there, but also the increased expectations from your customers in how easy it is or should be to book a cab and how fast it should be there. So this webinar is about how AI can help you handle those phone calls and lift off the pressure from your operators. So we'll focus today on initially why these phone bookings are costly and inefficient in today's world, and what you taxi operators are struggling with handling those, and what we think, and hopefully you as well, why AI as a booking in the voice channel is a true game changer right now. And last, but of course not least, my colleague Jens will do a live hands-on demo of how this can be perceived by your customers. And we will also discuss how you can handle those calls that are not handled fully but by the AI bot. But there will be a live demo in the end. So if you have any questions, just write them in the chat, and we will handle them in the end. Jennifer, I think, is highlighting where you can write it right now. First, just a short intro for you who doesn't know us. In the meeting, we have Linda, Jens, and me, myself. I'm the founder of Connectel. I founded the company back in 2008 together with Jens, who handles the products and the technologies today. And the reason for us starting or founding Connectel was that we were so much frustrated by all the phone queues out there. And still, 17, 18 years later, they're still around. So there is more job that needs to be done by us, and we need to do it better, because we won't quit until there is no phone queues out there, or specifically customers in phone queues, which are hurting your business, and we want to help you grow. And our true belief is that customer satisfaction is the foundation of every successful business out there. And successful businesses don't put their loyal customers in a long phone queue. And Connectel is not only about phone queues and AI agents in the phone queues. We're also an end-to-end solution for a customer service department, which is called contact center platform in our niche or our industry. So you can't just only buy the AI agent, you can also buy the platform, which is a good thing. Moving on, let's see. To make the decision to do an investment by this should, of course, be partly based on what kind of costs you have in your for your operators or in your call or contact center from the beginning. So I just want to highlight the operational costs in my next slide, but I just want to highlight what kind of costs you have in your phone queues today. And what we see when we talk to other taxi companies is that during peak hours, you have around 20 to 40% missed or lost calls. On an average, if we look on an annual basis, we see that taxi companies lose between 5 to 10% of all the calls coming in to the company. And this, of course, long wait times, frustrated passengers, and lost rides. Also, if you only go with humans, then you have a lot of manual handling of those calls, and that's a lot of costs, and you have limits in how you can scale this. But AI can help reduce those costs. And I have a cost savings example that I did. And an example, an average taxi company call is on a cost of $1.50, I would say. I think most of you can agree there. So your operational costs for handling 10,000 calls monthly is $15,000. If you decide to go with AI instead, then your potential savings on an annual basis is $144,000. We see in our existing customers that somewhere between 70 to 90% of your calls can be handled by a voice AI. But this is only your cost. This is one-sided. You also have lost calls. And that's where actually I think the more potential, or at least if you have cars available, then you have more potential in the missed calls. If we see that AI handles those of your 80% of your, in this example, 20% lost calls out of 10,000 calls, 20%. If AI helps you save those and you have an average revenue per ride on, for example, $20, then you have a potential extra revenue of $384,000 annually. So that's a great potential, both on your operational side, but also in your lost calls. So that's some numbers to set the scene and see what the potential with AI can be here and how that can change your business. Now I will hand over to Linda, and she will give the perspective of the customer service manager, or so I will switch screen here, Linda.
Yes. Thank you for that, Robin. So we will just go into a little bit of the challenges that you face today as a customer service manager or operations manager or a manager in general when you're working on this taxi organization. So first of all, it's high expectations. The passenger today expect instant booking in real time updates and the 24/7 availability in the channel of their choice, for example, phone app or web. You also have the limited resources. Would say margins are tight and it's difficult to recruit and retain drivers and staff. We also have the employee well-being, drivers and staff well-being, long hours, stressful peaks, and repetitive tasks put pressure on both drivers and call center team. Continue, we have the technology complexity. And what I mean with that is that many organizations are stuck with outdated dispatch systems, creating inefficiency and a poor customer experience. We also have the demand for actionable insights, which the management today wants the data on ride volume, service quality, and efficiency, while also balancing cost and customer loyalty. This leaves many taxi organizations feeling that they are constantly firefighting instead of strategically developing better customer and driver experience, basically. And if we move on to the next slide, Robin, why the change can't wait? Well, there is several factors that converging at the moment, making this transformation not longer soon, but we are now in this. And it's that customer behavior has changed. So people are used to this on-demand service like food delivery and other type of ride apps. Waiting for a taxi booking feels quite outdated in a phone queue, basically. And we also have the technology that has been caught up. Conversational AI can now handle bookings, cancellation, and FAQs naturally. That freeing up the step for more complex cases, basically. We also have the economic pressure, whatever it can be that you feel in your organization. It can be rising fuel and wage cost, and it can be quite critical for those. We also have the competitive advantage. Operators who provide effortless instant booking experience win stronger passenger loyalty. Standing still means losing market share to the digital first players, basically. And the last one that I want to bring up is the culture and the acceptance, which I mean with that is that the passengers are already comfortable with chatbots, with assistants, and automated booking flows. So both drivers and staff are welcome these solutions that reduce stress and this repetitive workload that you might have today. And with that said, I'm handing over to Jens for showing the live demo.
Thank you for that, Linda. I will start and share my screen. So there, I think my screen is visible there. Maybe you can give me, yeah, perfect. All right, so I will perform some live demonstrations, and I will try to show and demonstrate the capabilities that we have today in the Connectel platform. First, I believe the voice channel as a communication channel, it's amazing. When there's a voice call, for example, we have normally we get a higher customer satisfaction. We try, in general, we understand each other better than compared to traditional text channels like email or chats, for example. But the downside with the voice channel, I would say for many years has been when it comes to automation, meaning not managing every call with a human agent, because that's costly and that's not always the case. The downside has been with automation, it has been not as good of an experience. It in general has been very the flows has been very prompted. You need to say something and then listen, and then it will take a long time, and that is, as I see it, not a great customer experience. But what we have where we are now, there has been a huge shift where we have moved over to conversational AI or automation in the voice channel that is more conversational experience, meaning that we can communicate more as we do normally with a human. And that means we can talk over each other or talk in each other's mouth, so to say. And we also can express our ways in different with different words, but the system, the automation will still understand everything. So that's super exciting because the voice channel as a communication is amazing, as I said. So with that said, let's perform some demos. everything that I do is live. So there's nothing like pre-recorded or anything. Everything is live. So I will perform some live calls, and we'll just go through it. I will use my speaker, and then you will be able to hear things, and then I will explain what we just heard, and the flow afterwards. So let's try that.
Hello, and welcome to Taxi Booking. I'm happy to help you book your ride. Let's get started. Where would you like us to pick you up?
Can you pick me up at 200 Madison Avenue and drive me to the Grand Central Station?
Great. So you want to be picked up at 200 Madison Avenue and taken to Grand Central Station. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Would you like to leave now or book for a later time?
I want to leave now, as soon as possible. Just send the cab right away.
Let me confirm. You want a taxi from 200 Madison Avenue to Grand Central Station right now. Is that correct?
Yes.
Your ride is booked. Driver will contact you shortly before pickup.
So there we had a very basic example, but what we can do with this conversational, once again, is that we don't need the booking to be performed in any specific order to understand the pickup address and the drop-off location and so on, and it's much more of a live human experience with this conversational experience. I will show you another example that can be maybe common and that we can address now, and I will explain what happened afterwards. So I dial again.
Hello, and welcome to Taxi Booking. I'm happy to help you book your ride. Let's get started.
Wow.
Where would you like us to pick
Jag
you
kan
up?
ju inte prata engelska.
Sorry, I didn't quite catch that. Could you please repeat the pickup address or location?
Och jag kan inte prata engelska, kom jag på. Jag vet inte hur jag ska göra.
Inga problem, jag kan hjälpa dig. Först behöver jag veta var du vill bli upphämtad. Kan du berätta det för mig?
Ja, jag skulle vilja bli upphämtad i Uppsala, i Halmby-Boda 4B, och så vill jag åka till Klarabergsviadukten 63 i Stockholm. Jag vill åka så fort som möjligt.
Så du vill bli upphämtad i Uppsala, Halmby-Boda 4B, och åka till Klarabergsviadukten 63 i Stockholm. Och du vill åka så fort som möjligt. Stämmer det?
Ja, det stämmer.
Perfekt. Din resa är bokad. En förare kommer att kontakta dig strax före upphämtning. Tack.
Yeah, what I just showed there, I know there are some Swedish speaking in the audience, but what I showed there was just how we can, in like one sentence, say I want to be pick up here, drop off there, and we will still understand it in all the different cases. So it's a big difference compared to earlier and how it worked. Another thing that also is worth highlighting is, let's say, if there is I want to speak with a human. In that case, we always have the fallback back to the Connectel platform. Now I'm talking in two microphones here. Let's say if there is some kind of, we're not able to assist, or if the caller say, I want to talk to someone, or anything that we can have as a fallback option, then the call will always have the option and possibility to be transferred into Connectel platform and a customer service agent, human, can assist and take that over. And when that is happening, this is also important, then that person will get the full transcript in Connectel. So when they get the call, they will see, okay, this is the caller, and the conversation previously has been about around this, so they can see all the different words that had been said between the caller and the conversational AI. Good. Anything to add there, Robin or Linda?
No, I think that's good. We got 2 examples. We can handle several languages, different locations. You can handle the bookings. Connectel, we have been doing taxi bookings for 5-6 years now. So we started fairly early, and this is the next generation. We can hit 80% of the bookings now, and I think moving forward, we're looking to get maybe closer to 90%, and having the majority of the customers that want to do a booking or cancellation or any other of the more transactional questions that can come into a taxi company, fully automated by an AI. So yeah, and also the competition from the apps. The apps still don't have a phone number, so please take care of all your phone calls. I think that's a strong competitive advantage that you have to them, and many people out there still have your phone numbers stored in their phone book. Do we have any questions?
No, everything is crystal clear.
Everything is clear? Okay. Then I think we're done for today. We will give you 3 options now. And maybe first, if you want to try this in your phone queue, we can offer you a demo environment that can be tested in your phone queue. Second option, you want to review the ROI, you want to show management the ROI numbers and see how that works in your organization. I have an Excel sheet that I can share with you that we can go through together. Or your third option, you want to see this more in your environment and do a customized demo, then of course we can do that for you. Jennifer will send you a link here in the chat. Just push that button, and if you want to take the next step, decide what next step is best for you and your organization. Otherwise, so much thank you for taking the time and listen to us today, and have a nice Tuesday afternoon and an evening. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.